I think it's fun to sometimes look through the websites and go, oh, if I was buying anything from this brand, what would it be? So I'm going to do this in two parts. Today is going to be the more contemporary side of things, as people like to call it. I still think many of these brands are pretty, you know, luxurious, and I would class them as designer. And then I will do sort of the full luxury version of this as well. But let's get into it. Hello, 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 and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, fab to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. Hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 2 to 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrate yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, let's have a chit chat. Like I said, I am going to share with you the pieces that I'm loving from brands that could be considered a little bit more contemporary, but I think they're all pretty well made. They've all got great kind of standing as a brand, good kind of great marketing efforts. Like, there's a lot that really goes for these brands, and actually I own many of them. So yeah, let's quickly run through a couple of things though. Bag of the day was my Mulberry Bayswater in this beautiful kind of antique pink sort of colour. Plus I was trying my Cassaday Crocobelles because I just wanted to see how they were. So I wore them into the office. They were great. They're very lightweight. They're comfortable. I loved how they looked. The only thing is, this particular one, it squeaks a little bit. And I'm hoping that lessens over time, but it squeaks a little bit. But yeah, on the whole, really, really likes them. Very comfortable, super, super lightweight. Like really, really lightweight. Enjoy those very, very much. Poppy Rescue. Okay, so let's get into these pieces, and picked out a number of brands. So yeah, let's go. So the first one that I want to talk about was Longchamp, and the piece that I'm absolutely loving, or the bag that I'm absolutely loving, is the Le Pliage Extra Medium Hobo bag. I like it in the colour Paper. I think it's just very simple, very chic, very easy. It's got a strap that can be removed, so you could put more of a guitar strap on it if you wanted. It's got an adjustable strap to begin with. I think it's a really nice piece. It would be great for day. I also think it's pretty sort of chic. It's just a very, very nice piece for work, for day, whatever it is that you're looking to do with this. I think you could. It's not an evening bag by any stretch, but you'd feel very pulled together with this, and it could go with jeans and t-shirt, or it could go with a suit. And I like something that has an element of versatility. Plus, this will be a very, very practical bag. £445, comes in a range of colours, but the one that I'm loving is Paper. Next up, we have Coach, and I have to eat my words a little bit, and some of this was after seeing Steph's. I really like the Empire Carryall. I really sort of at the end of last year said I wasn't interested in it. I was over it because I had seen so much content on it. That's since died down. I have seen a few in the flesh. I've seen some in the Coach store. Like I said, I also saw Steph's on our recent trip to Paris, and yeah, I have to say, I like it. I can see why it's so popular. I can see why people like it. I would go for it in black. I would go for it in the 40 size over the 28 or the 48. Super practical, easy. I can understand why people love it. Now, I would probably still go for some of the other pieces that I've got instead. So where, for example, I've got like my Aspinal of London totes and my Bayswaters, etc. But this sits between them, and actually it is more practical in a lot of instances than both of them. So I can definitely see the appeal, and this is hands down my favourite bag from Coach right now. Next up, we have Tory Burch, and I just think this bag is really, really interesting, and this is the Lee Radziwill double bag. I love this. I love that it's more north-south. I think it's interesting. I love the way that they have used texture and colour, and I think the straps are great on it, where you've got more of a top handle, which would look great on the crook of the arm. Great handheld. You've got a shoulder strap. I think this could go crossbody. I think this is really, really chic. This is different. You don't see many of these. The closure is interesting. The way that they've done the compartments is interesting. Very, very nice bag. Like this a lot. $1,320, which I think would be equivalent to about 850 GBP. So, I mean, all of these are still, you know, up there in terms of price, but nowhere near what you would be paying for something equivalent from like LV or Dior or something like that. But these will be well made. They're different. I enjoy that in a piece when it's something that you don't see very often. And I like that this is neutral but still interesting. Nice piece. Good job, Tory Burch. I've mentioned Aspinal, I've mentioned the London tote. That is still my favourite bag from Aspinal, and I particularly love the pistachio woven leather. I think this is absolutely beautiful. If you want something that is somewhat Bottega-esque but a fraction of the price, go for this. The pistachio is absolutely gorgeous. Aspinal of London pieces are beautifully made. I've got 2 London totes. I would buy a third. I would be tempted by this actually, because I think that the colour is gorgeous. It's fabulous. There are a lot of pieces actually that I really like from Aspinal at the moment, but this one just pips into the post, partly because my experience with the London tote has been so positive. I can't speak highly enough of this bag. I think it is possibly the ultimate work bag. I absolutely adore it. So this would be a great purchase. Love the sort of woven leather, and I love the colour. I think it's stunning. Jacquemus, a brand that I haven't bought anything from yet, but I'm quite tempted and I actually think would be somewhat my style. But the one that I'm absolutely loving is the Bamboo bag. This is like a shoulder bag. I shared in a recent video the travel bag, which looked similar to this, obviously on a much larger scale, but I really liked this. I think this is gorgeous. I love the pink. Love the top handle that's detachable. Love the shoulder strap. It looks like you can have both handles attached at the same time as well, which I think is interesting. It's gorgeous. The colour is so pretty. This is pretty practical. You could use this for day. You could use this for evening. I love it. I think it's absolutely stunning. The Jacquemus bags come out in a lot of different colours. One of the things that I have a bit of a question mark on when it comes to Jacquemus is the colour, the quality. But I think sometimes you have to try things for yourself. But I am someone who likes to put their bags through their paces. So if I do have a question mark on quality, that may not work brilliantly for me, but let's see. When it came to Mulberry, I couldn't decide. So I've got 2 here that I wanted to share, and you tell me which is your favourite out of the 2. The first one is the Piccadilly. I absolutely adore this. I nearly bought a blue mock snakeskin Piccadilly from Handbag Clinic. Got about 18 months ago. I didn't, and I wish I had. This is the almost like the travel size version of the Bayswater. I think it is so chic. So, it's beautiful. It's simple. It's sophisticated. It's elegant. It's chic. It's everything that you want a bag to be. I love it. Like a travel bag. Quite understated. This could be a really great, almost like oversized briefcase. I love it. I think it's absolutely fabulous. And that sort of grained leather is really durable. So it would do very well. This is hand baggage. Mwah! Chef's kiss. But then I also love the heavy grain green Bayswater. The green, this dark green with the gold hardware. Stunning. Stunning. I love a heritage Bayswater, as you know. I own 6 of them. And every single one of mine is in a different material and a different colour and a different print. Like, I absolutely love having the variations. I have patent, I have denim, I have leather, I have more of a grained leather, I have slightly more of a smooth leather, I have tricolour, I have bright, I have neutral, like, and you can do a lot with the Bayswater, but I think this green is absolutely stunning. It's super classic. You know, this black and gold hardware, the ox blood, the navy, those are very classic Bayswaters, super sophisticated, super chic, and I love it. I think that the Bayswater is a fabulous bag that can really do it all. I would never be without one in my collection, and luckily I've got 6, so there we go. Now let's do 2 more, okay? Kate Spade. How cute is this deco tweed mini crossbody? It's just fun. It's fun. It's like a little wallet on chain. Put your phone, your keys. You know, this will be great on a summer's day. or on a crisp winter's day. Beautiful, love it. Love the kind of light gold hardware, love the tweed, love the colours that they've chosen. These pastels, it's got a top handle, it can go on the shoulder, it can go crossbody. It's £145, I think it's adorable. Super, super cute, love it. Absolutely love it. This would be really nice to style. It would be playful, and you don't have to spend the earth. It's a little bit of personality that you don't have to spend an absolute fortune on. And then last but by no means least, actually now I'm going to talk about one more brand after this. Smythson. This briefcase, okay, it may not be the most exciting thing you've ever looked at, but oh my goodness, the way that the Smythson pieces are made is exceptional. They are so well made. Like, the quality of their pieces is phenomenal, and yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So durable. I really like the navy blue with the black leather. It's just super understated, chic, so well made. Like, these, the bags, they don't have a huge range of bags. Smythson make like 30 or 40 different bags across the whole range, but they are all very robust. They are all very well made. They are not inexpensive by any stretch. You know, this one is £1,050, but these are the sorts of bags like this you would buy, and this would be your briefcase for the next 15-20 years. Like, very, very chic, very well made, good crossbody, like good bag, like good laptop briefcase work bag, understated, love it. And the last brand that I kind of thought of just as I was sort of about to, you know, say last one, is I want to give a shout out to Kurt Geiger, and I want to give a shout out to the fact that they have created now the like macro Drench Kensington, which is like a travel size version of the Kensington flat bags. And it's so funny because had this have come out 3 or so years ago, I would have snapped it up like that. I've got enough travel pieces, but I always used to say that having a flat bag that was travel size would be super practical and super easy, and I would love one if they ever brought one out. And I love the fact that they have brought one out. I actually haven't bought anything from Kurt Geiger in a little while. I think the last thing I bought was a couple of pairs of shoes, but even then we're talking 6 months ago or so, even maybe a little bit more. But I love that they brought this out. Kurt Geiger just has a whimsy about it. I say they're great for personality pieces without having to spend the earth. I do enjoy my Kurt Geiger pieces. I particularly love their shoes. I've got a fair few of the bags, but I've let a couple go. And I don't regret letting those go. But I do love their shoes, and I do love the fact that you can get these great personality pieces, great SLGs, all sorts, lots, you know, pops of colour, metallics, interesting patterns and prints. Good brand to look at if you are looking on the more contemporary side and you fancy something a little bit fun. So there we have it, everyone. That is my list. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Let me know what you think of my picks and what your favourites are from these particular brands. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.